You ever play 2 truths and a lie? Well, in the Trump regime, it's more like 3 truths and 97 lies. Because PolitiFact, one of the most respected fact-checking organizations in the world, has reviewed over 1,100 Trump statements. They found that 3% are completely true. 3%. That's 36 statements out of 1,147 statements. Trump has won the Lie of the Year award in 2015, 2017, and 2019. He's the only 3-time Lie of the Year champion in the award's history, which is an achievement so singular that it really should come with its own trophy and a ceremony, probably presented by the FIFA chief, and a speech about all of the lies that he couldn't have told without the support of his team. Meanwhile, the Washington Post, they've clocked 30,000 false or misleading claims during his first term, 21 per day on average. In his final year, it peaked at 39 per day. To put that in perspective, at 39 lies a day, if he slept 8 hours, he was averaging 1 lie every 36 waking minutes. He couldn't get through an episode of TV without lying twice. He's lied more frequently than most people check their phones. And, I'm checking my phone constantly, like right now. Trump has lied about the size of his crowds. He's lied about the weather during his inauguration speech. It didn't stop raining. It was standing in rain when he said it stopped. He lied about whether or not he had a TV in the Oval Office. He's lied about things that didn't matter at all, which is probably the most disturbing part, because at least lying for an advantage makes a kind of terrible sense here. Lying about whether it's raining while it's raining suggests that Trump has a relationship with truth that's less strategic and more, constitutional. Lying is not a tactic to him, it's his personality. Which brings us to something that's happened this week. The Trump administration subpoenaed James Comey as part of a formal federal investigation officially called, and I need you to understand that this is the actual name, the Grand Conspiracy. The Grand Conspiracy, that's what they've named this. It's an investigation into whether other people lied about Trump, named by the man who lies 97% of the time. The Grand Conspiracy is being run by a Trump-appointed prosecutor, of course, overseen by a Trump-appointed judge in a Florida district, specifically chosen for having a more Trump-friendly jury pool. And we know that every previous attempt to prosecute anyone on this theory has failed in court. So they just found the most friendly court. The man who holds the all-time record for documented falsehoods and lies is trying to prosecute people for allegedly being dishonest about him. That means they're telling the truth about him. The audacity here, this should be studied at graduate level courses in colleges forever. And look, what I want you to leave here with, with one thing, because the jokes are writing themselves, but the point here is serious. When you lie constantly, operationally, structurally, as a way of your being, the only viable defense is to make sure everyone else is also accused of lying. If there's a grand conspiracy everywhere, there's no accountability anywhere. If Comey and the entire machine is under investigation, then the question is no longer, what did Trump do? It's, well, what about everybody else? Those 30,000 false claims that the WAPO found in his first term alone, they disappear under the noise of the grand conspiracy. This has been the Trump strategy the entire time, and it's been working for a decade. 3% true, and now it's a grand conspiracy. If you're not subscribed to independent media that is going to say this story out loud, right now is the most crucial time. Hit subscribe, hit the notification icon, and we are going to be keeping the receipts the entire time.
They called it closed, filed away, forgotten. But some truths don't stay buried. Time doesn't erase guilt. A reckoning is always just around the corner. A death in Arcadia. Justice has a long memory.